Welcome back to another episode of this FM Chelsea career mode. Today we are going to get straight into it. Like I mentioned last episode, we've got some big games against Leeds. There's one against United in the Cup, and I believe it's Leicester the other one. Yep, we've got a bit of a break here before the next one, but we are set up and ready to go with some fairly heavy rotation in this team because, as you saw, the injury risk is very high for a lot of these players because of the fixtures we're playing. So we've had to make some changes. Leeds, not going to be an easy team to beat, and we need to get our form a bit better. So we're going to tell them we want them to control, dominate midfield, blah, 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 and let's go get this win today. And you may notice, as I was looking at the tactics screen there, I have changed from having two central attacking midfielders to having Sterling and Mount, who are the currently two players on the pitch, as wingers with similar roles. Oh, that was a ridiculous save, as Aubameyang shoots and it's saved onto the post and out. I've got them playing wider. I feel like after last episode where we saw our players are lining up far too narrow out of possession, I'm hoping this will help us a little bit. But that was a very good start from us there. Although Aubameyang doing poorly then, losing out, as Leeds look very much under pressure. And hopefully we can get an early goal here to cement our to put our stamp on the game, if you will, as it play it over to Koulibaly, back to Gallagher, who goes long for Cucurella. It's a good ball. He can find Mount, who loses out but wins it back and loses out again, as we give Leeds a chance to build forward now. This isn't ideal. They go long for Fofana on the ball, and he takes his time. That is frustrating. There's a few moments. It's not just Fofana that does it, but it is him more than anyone, where they win the ball back and they just sort of stand there with it whilst it's sort of rolling away from them. It can get very annoying. But Leeds here looking to get something here, but they win another corner and hopefully nothing comes of that. And Leeds back on the ball here. They look to go over the top, but Thiago Silva and Koulibaly getting in each other's way. What are you doing? Like, how do I affect the game there? Like, oh. That's just, they literally, Koulibaly, I'm pretty sure, tackles Thiago Silva. And they've both just stand there like lemons. What are you doing? Well, he just comes over and takes it. And then free goal for Leeds. Brilliant. Oh, for God's sake. Leeds with the ball again here, but they lose it out. As we are desperately now looking to get a couple goals out of this game. We drive a pass forward for Aubameyang, who shoots off the post and scores, but he may be slightly offside. Please do not be. That ball from Mason Mount was unreal. It deserves a goal on the end of it, and the goal is awarded. We will take another look at that as well. What a ball from Mason Mount here. He grabs it, goes around the defender, and places a beautiful pass, and it's a great finish from Aubameyang in the end as well. Let's go get another one. So at half-time, it is a very even game so far, not what I was hoping for. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with the performance, because I'm not, in all honesty. And I'm going to change it back to how we did have it before we made those changes, because it was maybe flowing a little bit better. Pulisic was going to come on for Sterling, who isn't having his greatest game here. And actually, you know what? No, sorry, Havertz is going to come on. He's a good shadow striker. And we'll give him a go, see if he can impact this game a little bit better. And we have the ball here. Mendy playing it out to Thiago Silva, who looks to sort of take his time on the ball. I'm surprised we're not going a little bit more quickly in possession. But Gallagher makes a nice touch and move. He puts a ball over the top for Havertz, who gets on the end of it. And it's just wide. I thought I'd done another one of those substitutions then. We've got a very late highlight here. I've made a few attacking substitutions. As Reece James loses out on the ball, that's absolutely not what we need. Havertz putting the pressure on though, finds Aubameyang. It's off the post and he was offside anyway. We're going to go very attacking here. We don't really have the choice not to. This result against Leeds will be devastating as I demand more from the boys. 3 minutes added on. And it's another ridiculously poor result. Oh gosh, this isn't... It's not good enough. We should have won that match. The ridiculous goal that Leeds score as well from our defenders just messing around, and United have gone above us now. We are now out of the top four. That is a ridiculously poor result. Oh gosh, this could be it. The board would like to discuss my position at the club. We're going to attend the meeting. We don't really have a choice. They're not happy, and they would like to know why would we think the team has been performing so badly. And what am I going to say here? I could say we've had a difficult run of games, but that doesn't excuse the previous one. I'm going to say our next few fixtures look far more favourable, so give me time and look at me at the end of them. Okay, we have agreed that. So we are now a manager under pressure. That result against Leeds is a poor one. Arsenal drawing to Everton, that's another poor result there. Any other crazy ones? Liverpool beating Nottingham Forest. Wolves drawing, finally dropping points, but they're still flying high compared to us. And we desperately need some results now. And this fixture against Leicester is being billed as the El Sacico. We know this fixture. Their current manager, who I believe is Ronald Koeman, is also under pressure as we look to sign another coach. We'll take a look at this guy. He's the one we wanted. So we'll take a look at who he can replace in the under 18s. This guy is a fairly awful coach. Not bad. John Terry is okay for a coach. Out of all of them, I think it's going to be Sam that gets booted. But yeah, this fixture against Leicester is going to be a massive one, and we have just seen above that Wesley Fofana's injured. It's a 2-week injury. That is not good. We are fairly light at centre-back, so that is going to mean that essentially maybe Aspi is going to need to play at centre-back. Okay, so given the injury to Wesley Fofana, we're going to switch back to this formation, and obviously being the team that should be the favourites in this one, hopefully this allows us to go out and get a win, because we definitely need it. Another loss or two and we genuinely could get sacked in this save, so we definitely need to go out there and get a win. This is not the fixture I would have liked to go back to the back four, but needs must. And we have an early highlight here. Koulibaly winning the header and Chalobah picking up the ball as Jorginho looks to spray a pass out to Chilwell. It's a good pass, and he goes long to Christian Pulisic, who finds the keeper off his line. It's agonisingly close, but it's just wide of the post. And here we have another highlight. Leicester looking to play it out. They do a good job of that, unfortunately, although Pulisic making a good run to pick the ball back up for us. That was very nicely done from him. That shows some good work rate as we look to build ourselves now with Pulisic. Moving inside, finds a great ball to Mason Mount. Oh, it's just over the bar. The highlights coming in quick succession now as Leicester look themselves to go forward. Hopefully we can nullify this attack because it's just before half-time, and that would be the worst time to concede as Maddison runs through, gives it to Ayoze Perez. It's in the back of the net. They are looking at an offside. Please, please, please. This genuinely, this cannot be allowed. He looked a little off, but it's given. It's given. Wow. Okay, so yet again dominating on the stats, but can't find many goals at this rate. Havertz is going to come on for Mount. We could use a defensive change, but I can't trust Chalobah in a back two at this point with his pace. So Aubameyang on for Broja, and we're going to try the second half and really, really push because we need a goal ASAP. Leicester looking to build out from the back once more in this game as Kante pickpockets them. Pulisic running through is tackled, and the referee may be giving a red card for this. He is. Okay, we have got about 20 minutes to push at them like hell and try and get something, but that red card could be a blessing in disguise for them as they are now just going to go ultra defensive. And we're going to have to go so attacking. This is ridiculous. Why are we so poor? Sterling's going to have to come off. We're going to look to go wide with Callum Hudson-Odoi. Kovacic into the midfield and go attacking. We just need to go. We need to go ASAP. And Reece James is so knackered, but his attacking qualities, I can't afford to bring him off. 5 minutes to go to scrape a draw here. Can we get anything out of this game? no, it doesn't look like we can. 20 shots and not a single goal. Guys, I am in trouble. I am in big trouble. We might actually be getting sacked. We've just lost to Leicester, who have scraped out the relegation zone with that win after they had a red card in the 70th. We didn't even get a draw. We didn't even manage to scrape a draw out of it. That is awful. And the board are going to request another meeting now, as we bro your vows to end his goal drought, as if that's going to help us. This very well could be it, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the end of this series. We're going to attend the meeting. They're not happy, and they would like to know why we think we've performed badly. I'm just going to ask for another month. I think that's the only thing that will keep me my job. Okay, they've given me a month to secure my future. If results don't go our way, then I'd imagine I'm getting the sack. So these next couple episodes are going to be key. Manchester United, City and Arsenal drawing. Man United drawing, so many opportunities for us to make it back into the top four, but of course we have not taken them, which is a big old shame. We'll take a look at our promises. Do we have one with Todd Bowler? We do. Okay, so we've got 31 days, and basically that's about it. We don't actually know. There's no points tally that we need to win 3 of the next 5 or anything like that. So let's move forward to our next fixture. Who is it against? It's against Man United in the Cup. That's probably the worst fixture we could get right now, because we know we always lose against them, but we're going to have to give it a shot. Okay, we are set up. We just need to make a few changes here. Basically, we're going counter-attacking. I just need to bring Calmerton and Doy up to the bench. We're going counter-attacking. We cannot afford another loss today. It'd be essential to progress through in the FA Cup. So, unfortunately, this is probably our strongest team. The form is not looking great for many of them, but we will have to persevere. This is going to be it. I don't know if this will be a deciding game. I don't know if they'll give me till the end of the month, but a loss against Man United would definitely do that. Quite some damage. So let's see if we can counter-attack Man United to a victory. And we have a highlight straight off of kickoff. So we'll see if this is instantly going to work or not going to work. We'll see if they just get a ball over and score or something crazy like that. As we have the ball in possession, Koulibaly opts to go very long to Aubameyang, and we instantly give them back possession. Today is going to be a long day if that's how we're going to be playing. As Dalot makes his way down the wing, finds Sancho inside, and Kante's just giving away a pen. He's just giving away a pen. Within 30 seconds, he has given away a penalty. And that is going to ruin any plans, yep, that's going to ruin any plans I have of counter-attacking Manchester United today. I cannot believe it. I am being betrayed by my players. As Mendy makes a brilliant save and collects, never mind. Wow, that could be a big moment. Oh, look at this for a free kick position. That's a guaranteed goal if I've ever seen one. Ericsson top right. Yep. Saw that coming a mile off. Great. Just what we needed. This is troublesome, guys. This is very much troublesome. And Man United looking to work it down their left-hand side of the pitch. They put a long ball into Anthony, who skips past Koulibaly. Mendy doesn't want to come for it. And there you go. 2-0. 2-0. What on earth? So we've made a tactical change, I suppose, not a substitution, as we give the ball straight back to them. Ball in for Bruno Fernandes behind. Good save from Mendy. As you kind of maybe can tell from my voice, I'm a little bit dejected at the moment, because I don't know what to do to fix the problems that we're seeing. It's just ridiculous. Some of the goals we're conceding are awful. And Koulibaly, look, this is what I'm talking about. Koulibaly has just gone and got a red card. This is ridiculous. I don't even feel like... this is peak frustration at the moment. Thiago Silva cannot play, although there's not much difference in pace between... You know what? Cucurella is going to play at centre-back. We haven't got many other choices. I can't keep Thiago Silva there. He's too slow. I'm lost for words at this point. As we have a highlight here, James whips one into the box, and De Gea makes a good save on the line from a Sterling header of all things. Manchester United picking up the ball on the edge of the box here, finding Eriksen. 3-0. 3-0. Wow. I'm sorry if my energy is not where it usually should be whilst recording. I'm lost for words. Koulibaly red card, Kante giving away a penalty even though it was saved. Balls in behind like no other from Manchester United, and Sterling capable of hitting a barn door just about. So as you can see, our starting two centre-backs, of course, one injured, one suspended after that previous game. So we are going to have to... the idea of playing any of these at centre-back really isn't ideal. Of course, Thiago Silva's in the wrong position here. Are we going to play Thiago Silva? I think we're going to have to play Thiago Silva. As crazy as that is, he's brilliant in real life, but in this game is an absolute liability. So this is what we're going to go with. We're going to go Pulisic on the left, Raheem on the right, Broja up front, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna pray that we get a win today, because if we don't, I'm pretty sure I won't have a job by the end of this month. 13th placed Bournemouth. We're playing a team that should be able to hold possession well. Let's see how it fares in game. Bournemouth with a free kick here. They whip it in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is going to be it, guys. I think this could be the last episode. This could be me getting sacked. This is ridiculous if we do not go and win this game. We have had 8 shots, 4 on target to their 2 and 1, and they are 1-0 up. Wolves are beating Liverpool, for God's sake. What is going on in this save? Half time. Look at the stats. Like, we gonna have to thrash my arms, aren't I? We go... do we make changes? I'm not even sure. What does... We've got possession. We've had shots. I guess bodies up front to have better shots. Maybe that's some good logic. Kante go box to box. Jorginho, supportive playmaker. Let's get Mount attacking. And let's see if we can do something, because we need it. We need it, and quick. And we do have a highlight shortly after half-time, as Bournemouth look to play through us, and they are apparently doing that with ease as they work it out wide. We have a lot of men back, everyone behind the ball at the moment as it stands. They go long to Zamora, and he's going to look for a cross, finds Dominic Solanke, who puts an absolute rocket shot into the top corner. And that, again, I keep saying it, but that could be the goal that gets us sacked. That was awful. Dominic Solanke is doing that to us. We should be doing that to Bournemouth. It's the wrong way around. Okay, so we now have a highlight, at least currently. Chalobah giving it to Thiago, finding James in a bit of space. Lovely. Goes forward to Sterling, who puts a ball in for Broja. It's a header, but it's never troubling the keeper. We now have Jorginho on the ball. We have made a little bit of a tactical change, putting 2 strikers up front because we're in desperate need of goals, and currently neither of them really supplying anything. So maybe together, if we combine their abilities, they will be able to actually score. As we have Sterling on the ball, back to Reece James, back to Thiago. Some point we're going to have to try and go forward. Kante tries for Aubameyang, can't quite do it, and now Bournemouth are looking to attack us, but Thiago Silva with a great interception. Ball into Mount, not quite, but it falls to Sterling, who crosses Broja off the post and out. We need these to go in, and if we're to get even a consolation goal, it's going to happen now, as we make a poor pass up to Broja with Kante, and Zamora is left open in space here as he puts a ball into Dominic Solanke, who misses. Guys, I don't know what to do anymore. Look at the stats for this game. as we take this final corner, we'll have a look at the stats afterwards. We aim for Kante. That's not part of the set-piece tactics. Broja finding Thiago Silva. Jorginho shoots himself right at the keeper. I'm going insane playing this game. I don't know if this will be an actual highlight, or if this is just going to be the end of the game, essentially, as Kiefer Moore wins a header. Thiago Silva can't be bothered to come and collect that. Ball into the box. We're lucky to get out of that without conceding, as Mount now looks to take us on our own attack. Ball over for Broja, but he doesn't really chase it. And they clear, full time. Let's take a look at the stats for that game. How? 25 shots for us to their 7, 12 on target for us to their 3, and we haven't scored, and they've scored 2. I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments. Am I insane in thinking that, like, I don't even think, like, I understand I'm making some mistakes, absolutely. But by and large, the results that we've had have been so out of the ordinary based on the stats that we're getting. You know, having more possession, more shots, more on target. Our XG only just higher than them. So, I don't know. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of this episode. And if we take a look at the Premier League table, we're lucky that Man United keep drawing, to be honest, because they're not pulling away from us too badly. But thankfully, no meeting yet for us. But we look at the previous few games, lose to Leicester United, Bournemouth. That is awful. Next episode, we have that game against Salzburg where we should be comfortably through, even though we are in awful form. And then West Ham, Brighton, Everton, Fulham, Palace. These are some games that we need to be picking up win after win after win. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. So I'll see you in that episode. Hopefully we don't lose our job in that one. Thank you for watching. Leave any suggestions in the comments down below, and I'll see you then. Thank you. Goodbye.